Right now, your brain is doing something ancient and powerful. It's scanning for threats you can't see, worrying about outcomes you can't predict, and creating anxiety around things that haven't even happened yet. In fact, studies from 2026 show that humans would rather experience a guaranteed negative outcome than face the uncertainty of not knowing what will happen. We literally prefer pain over mystery. But why? What is it about the unknown that terrifies us so deeply? And more importantly, is this fear helping us or holding us back? Today, we're diving into the neuroscience and psychology behind why humans fear the unknown and what this ancient instinct means for your life in the modern world. Let's start with a shocking truth. Your fear of the unknown isn't irrational. It's one of the most rational things your brain does. 87% of people report feeling more anxious about uncertain situations than about known negative outcomes. To understand why, we need to travel back 50,000 years. Your ancestors lived in a world where the unknown was genuinely deadly. That rustling in the bushes could be wind, or it could be a predator. That unfamiliar plant could be food, or it could be poison. The unknown wasn't just uncomfortable. It was lethal. So evolution did something clever. It wired our brains to treat uncertainty as danger. The humans who feared the unknown and proceeded with caution survived. The curious risk takers? Many of them didn't make it. This survival mechanism got passed down through generations. And here's the kicker. You're still carrying it today in 2026, even though most uncertainties won't actually kill you. Your brain doesn't distinguish between life-threatening uncertainty and everyday uncertainty. It treats your unanswered text message with the same alarm system designed for avoiding predators. Neurologically, this happens in your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for processing fear and emotional responses. When you face uncertainty, your amygdala fires up instantly, flooding your system with stress hormones before your rational brain even has time to assess the actual risk. Researchers in 2026 used brain imaging to discover something fascinating. The brain shows more activity when facing uncertainty than when facing a known threat. Think about it. If you know bad news is coming, you can prepare. You can make plans. You can cope. But when you don't know, your brain spins in overdrive, trying to predict every possible outcome. This is called intolerance of uncertainty, and it's one of the strongest predictors of anxiety disorders. The less comfortable you are with not knowing, the more your mental health suffers. But here's what makes this even more interesting. Your brain isn't just reacting to what might happen. It's reacting to the loss of control. Studies show that people can endure incredibly difficult situations as long as they feel some sense of control or predictability. Remove that control, and even minor situations become unbearable. This is why waiting for medical test results feels worse than receiving bad news. Why job uncertainty crushes morale. Why relationship ambiguity creates more pain than a clean breakup. The unknown doesn't just make us anxious. It literally impairs our ability to function. Research from 2026 shows uncertainty reduces cognitive performance, decision-making ability, and even immune function. When your brain is stuck in uncertainty mode, it's burning massive amounts of energy trying to resolve the unknown. Energy you can't use for anything else. This explains why periods of uncertainty feel so draining. You're not weak. Your brain is literally working overtime, running simulations of every possible future scenario. And here's the cruel irony. All that mental energy spent worrying about the unknown rarely helps you prepare for what actually happens. Psychologists call this the planning fallacy. We vastly overestimate our ability to predict and prepare for uncertain outcomes. Most of what we worry about never happens. One study found that 91% of worries don't come true. 91%. You're exhausting yourself preparing for futures that don't exist. But before you think fear of the unknown is completely useless, let's talk about when this instinct actually serves you. Healthy fear of uncertainty can protect you from genuine risks. It makes you research before investing, question before trusting, prepare before acting. A certain amount of uncertainty-driven caution is adaptive and intelligent. The problem isn't the fear itself. The problem is when fear of the unknown paralyzes you completely. When you avoid all uncertainty, you avoid all growth. Every meaningful opportunity in life involves uncertainty. New relationships, career changes, creative projects, personal growth. None of these come with guarantees. If you wait for certainty before acting, you'll wait forever. Because certainty is an illusion. Even the things you think are certain can change instantly. The goal isn't to eliminate fear of the unknown. That's impossible and probably unwise. The goal is to increase your tolerance for it. People who handle uncertainty, well, don't feel less fear. They've just learned to act despite it. They've trained themselves to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So how do you build this tolerance? First, practice exposure. Just like any fear, you build tolerance through gradual exposure. Start with small uncertainties. Don't check your email immediately. Leave texts unanswered for an hour. Second, catch your brain catastrophizing. When you notice yourself spinning worst-case scenarios, pause. Ask yourself what's the most likely outcome, not the most terrifying one. Third, focus on what you can control. You can't control outcomes, but you can control your preparation, your response, and your perspective. Fourth, remind yourself of past uncertainties you survived. Your track record for getting through uncertain times is 100%. You're still here. Finally, reframe uncertainty as possibility. The unknown isn't just scary. It's also where every positive surprise lives, every unexpected joy, every breakthrough you never saw coming. Your ancient brain will always treat the unknown with suspicion. That's not going to change. But your modern brain can learn to override that alarm system when it's not serving you. The unknown will always feel uncomfortable. The question is whether you'll let that discomfort stop you from living the life you actually want. If this video helped you understand your fear better, hit that like button and subscribe to the Human Mind Daily for more psychology insights. Remember, fear of the unknown isn't weakness. It's your biology protecting you. But in 2026, the biggest risk isn't the unknown. It's never trying at all.